Hi guys, Kimberly here from Foxy Foods Coaching. Just recording today with Jamie to tell you about our different journeys. I'll take over first, and I started my weight loss journey in 2021, and during the second lockdown, in a bit of a dark place. I started with exercise first, and then I decided I needed to look out for my nutrition. And that's how I rolled with my weight loss journey. And this is why I'm here today. 4 years later, I have a qualification in nutrition and just starting up Foxy Foods Coaching as a side hustle, hopefully to go bigger and to share all of my journey with you and help you along your struggles when you come across them.
Thank you so much for having me. I am really excited about this conversation to talk about our journey because they are so extremely different. So I'm Jamie. I am a mindset mentor along with nutritional and fitness coach. So a big bundle all in one. As we know, everyone's journey is different. My journey started probably way back when I was around 15, 16, and I probably had a really different journey. It was a lot of fitness at first, training for triathlons, etc. But my biggest struggle was really not being able to perform to my best achievements because I wasn't fueled correctly. And it really was quite frustrating. So then I had to do the homework, the hard work, etc., and really get to the bottom of why I wasn't able to do that. Also, as well, it was in theory to gain muscle, shed fat, things like that that you want from performing, but also as well it was more of an intrinsic goal to reach my own potential. So then we did all that, went into bodybuilding, learned so much, and a lot of hurdles were overcome. Um, a lot of dark places throughout that period of 4 years. And then I went into becoming a mother. And obviously, throughout all that, I have been a coach for females in all walks of life and helping support them both mentally and getting them, in a physical shape that they want to be in. And yeah, here we are now, and that's me.
Love it. Oh, your bodybuilding sounds really interesting.
Yeah, super interesting. Like it's whenever anyone asks me around my journey, it's been so long. I'm 33 now, and I'm a I'm a doer. I'm always on the go. I'm always what's next, what's next, what's next. So, it really did start from a struggling place. Definitely had those roller coasters. The bodybuilding was after I finished my Ironman triathlon. I was never planning on running again. I hated running at that point. I was like, no, I fell out of running, not a chance. But I needed a bigger goal, something that was gonna, really challenge me. And I love training, etc. And yeah, just to do it for me. And I think that was a big difference, big key part, that I was doing it for me and not anyone else.
Mm.
Because I think mentally, if you're going down the bodybuilding route, if you're doing it for an extrinsic reward of someone saying you look amazing, you're never going to get that, because the comparison in that world is you're actually never good enough. You're never
Mm.
perfect. You can be the best out of that bunch or that category, but you're always going to want to be better. You get really quite particular in certain things. So there's a lot of things unraveling, and I can talk about that for ages, but the highs and the lows that people don't see, the relationship you can build up with food if it's done wrongly. The first time I competed, it was done the correct way, but was a lot different to the, you know, how I did it the times after. But yeah, it was really good, but the struggles that come with it are super difficult.
I feel like with like even though bodybuilding and weight loss are completely two ends of the spectrum, it also like comes into very similar to where the struggles are and with food, because with weight loss you can start off by trying to please others and trying to get that, oh, you look great and you look good, but then actually it needs to come within with weight loss as well. Because I did that at first. I was like, oh, I want to lose weight because I want to do it for this person. And I was dating at the time, so I was like, oh, I want to really look good when I'm dating. And then I very quickly realized that actually I really need to do this for myself. And I think that's when all the struggles kind of stopped, really. It was when I did it just completely for myself. But those
Yeah.
struggles were like things like having particular foods as well. So I would be given a meal plan, and it would be like, if it's not the I don't know, a certain peanut butter, I wouldn't have it because it needs to be that certain peanut butter. But actually, it doesn't matter because peanut butter is peanut butter. So I would be like, I need to have that branded peanut butter, but actually I shop at Aldi. I'm going to go to Tesco and get that branded peanut butter.
Yeah.
It's bonkers because it does really play over mind. And you
Yeah.
probably found that with bodybuilding as well, maybe. But like I said, like they're two different spectrum at the end of spectrums, but very similar at the basic level, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So when yeah, 100%, you're so right. And having that mindset, and that goes a lot when you've got an all or nothing mindset. You're either 100% or you're nothing. But yeah, I mean, when we say bodybuilding, like there's two parts. You've got to obviously pack on unwanted weight to generate that muscle density, to then strip back and shred and sit really, really lean. So the category I did was bikini. So you are you're extremely fine. And yeah, 100%. The restrictions around food definitely come into it. And it's again how and when and what stages in life that you're doing it and why you're doing it. If you're doing it for you and your own personal goals, etc., then it's going to become a lot different if you're doing it to please someone else or try and get gratification from someone else. And that's exactly the same if you're doing it for weight loss purposes. If you're trying to do it to impress someone, or or to fit in with the girls because you feel you need to be, this size, or to try and please someone, it's totally different than saying I want to eat well because it makes me energized, because it makes me feel better, it makes me perform better, whether it be running or in the gym. Once you start getting those results, that's when it makes those bigger changes.
Yeah, because what I started doing was restricting quite a lot to try and lose weight before I educated myself on all of it. So it would be things like the Special K diet that was around in like the 90s. And I would do that and I'd be like, well, I'm not losing any weight because I wasn't fueling properly. And then it would be restricting, like, right, I'm going to start skipping breakfast and only eat lunchtime. Or it would be things like swapping out, this sounds ridiculous, but swapping out rice or potatoes for cauliflower rice. But and then yeah, it was just all of those little things that I started doing and started restricting. And but then because I was starting to restrict so much, I would then get to like Saturday, Sunday and just completely binge. And I'd be
Yeah.
like, right, just give me all the chocolate and just give me all of the rice and all of that. But it's just ridiculous way we kind of think that that's the way, and until you're actually educated on it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did, yeah.
you're so right. And that, that's not uncommon. Many people do that.
A
That's
lot of
because,
people.
yeah, that's because the the whole world was led to believe that. It was marketed like that, you know, all those demons and things, which is totally different topic. But for today, just to bring us back, because I know we're going to do more episodes, and yeah, just to bring us back to our journeys, like they're so different, and you still need that education behind you. And I think that's the key part, the education to have the understanding of the why.
Yeah, 100%. So if anyone's got any questions there, then you know where to find us.